F-Zero.
F-Zero.
It's a racing game. Probably one of the best ever.
Zero F. That's how we're here.
They're fast. They're
Yes.
faster than anything. They're like 1,500 kilometers per minute. Pretty great stuff. So we're gonna versus today in F-Zero. Let's sync it up on hitting start. 3, 2, 1, start.
All of the start.
All right. We're gonna versus, baby. 2 players. Let's start easy.
Yeah.
Let's actually start easiest. We'll do the where is it? There. Sonic Oval. It's like a NASCAR track.
It's been so long since I've played this. It's been several years. I think the last time I actually played this was with you?
Probably. It's one of my favorite games like ever.
No, like I think it was like a couple houses ago at this point.
Yeah, probably. That would make sense. I'll just go with Captain Falcon. Good all-arounder.
I don't know who to go with. we'll just go here.
Oh, you're gonna be Beast Man.
We're just
Now we gotta set it up. I'm gonna do max speed because it's a big oval.
yeah, of course. Just
Look at
I'm
that.
slightly off max. Just the very tip. Just a tip.
We'll do without CPU this time, but we will next time.
Yep.
Make it a real challenge. A real race.
Because one-on-one, not a real challenge.
That's a weird way of splitting it up.
Yeah.
I have to change that to a more normal thing. Alright.
Chug.
The shoulder buttons make you lean. If you press both of them together, you'll trigger the drift, which is more important usually. And then after the first lap, we get to boost. Going fast! Oh, that's so good. Just mashing it. Won't stop for no one.
What's the like official boost button again?
Why?
Why?
I'm pretty much just mashing it. Just because the track is short enough. Yeah!
Yeah. Second out of 2.
So now you're probably ready for the hardest track in the game, right?
Yeah, let's go. Why not?
This
Can't wait to crash into everything.
this game is like extraordinarily difficult too.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, this got insanely difficult. And
Oh yeah.
And also, like, I just wish they would make another one of these, especially like for the Switch.
I'm surprised that they haven't touched it since this, because it isn't like Star Fox where it's like it just descended into mediocrity. Like this is the last F-Zero game, and it's like
It's great.
a fantastic game.
I would even take like a slight up-res version of this. Like, I would even play this again. Like, I would gladly buy this again by itself, like for the Switch.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool if they just remastered it.
Yeah.
It'll be something different this time. I'll be all these freaks.
I'll go with Falcon this time.
I always like to joke around that the F-Zero universe is the same universe as One Punch Man. Because like all these people are like wannabe superheroes.
Makes sense.
Some of them like actually are. Like this dude, like Deathborn has like telekinesis and stuff. But most of them are just like posers.
Yeah.
This guy's a zombie.
Guys, Death Rider or whatever. What's his
Death Rider? You mean Ghost Rider?
Yeah, Ghost Rider. Close enough.
It's one of Nick Cage's best movies.
Clearly. Not Face Off.
No.
Or National Treasure. Or
National Treasure. I forgot about that one. That's got Sean Bean. He doesn't die in it.
Man, National Treasure was great.
Yeah, that movie actually was pretty good.
It's terrible in all the right ways.
Yeah, like, I remember liking it.
Like, what other universe would you be able to say, I'm going to steal the national, like, the Declaration of National Independence? Like, seriously. Oh, I was looking at, I don't know why I was looking at your screen. Ugh, I'm an idiot. Wow. I just...
Oh, I almost went off too. The soundtrack in this game is awesome. This is also a game that's like exceedingly beautiful when you emulate it. Like it holds up really well. It still looks really good here, though, to be honest.
Yeah. So I was saying, like, even if they up-res this just like a little bit, I'd totally buy it again because it just looks good still, for the most part. And there's all these other kind of like fake clones that come out of the woodwork.
Yeah, what was Wipeout?
Well, Wipeout's just a different thing, in my opinion. Like, it's got a totally different feel to it and everything. Like, Wipeout's fun, but it's just its own thing, though. But like, there's been like other cracks at this, but no one's been able to hit that specific feeling of it.
Yeah. Mainly because they don't want to... I feel like this game is good because of how hard it is. Because it is a Twitch reaction racing game. Where like every single little move you make really matters. It's not mattering too much right now, but just you and me. But like in an actual Grand Prix, when there's like 30 other races on the track, and you're trying to do like resource management with your boosting and your health bar and stuff, like it's pretty difficult.
And plus, I would love to play this online. Like this could be a blast online. Oh gosh, I'm dead.
The Z button makes you spin, by the way. There's no real function for that. It's like an attack, but you can actually use it to make corner a little bit better. I wouldn't recommend doing it in like a real race because you slow down a little bit, but it's kind of fun.
Oh, I'm dead.
It's also too like you respawn in versus mode, but you don't in the main campaign stuff.
Yeah.
Like if you fall off the track like that, you lose, and you have like a certain number of continues. It's brutal.
Yeah.
We'll do one more warm up, and then we'll get the AI involved.
All right.
We'll do one of the harder tracks. That one was still pretty easy.
I'm doing so well, as you can see. Just I'm so great that I got disqualified.
This one's pretty tough.
I'm gonna go back to.
I'm gonna be Fox McCloud's dad.
I'm gonna go with.
If you look at their stats, the way that really amounts to is the grip determines like your maneuverability. An A rating means the car is more stiff with its like overall feel, and like E would mean that it slides a lot. That's probably the most important out of all of them. Body just is like your health, and then boost is how powerful your boost actually is, like your engine efficiency for boosting. That's why the cars with like the C ranks are usually the best. Because Captain Falcon's got a C for grip, I think. You can make your own custom ones though too. That was one pretty cool aspect of it.
I think I mentioned this to you before, but like, I feel like the Sonic, I feel like the Sonic soundtrack and the soundtrack to this kind of hit the same, like, notes. I don't know if that makes sense, but...
Oh no! I think it would depend on which Sonic game.
Yes.
Because largely I'd say no. I don't agree with that.
Yeah.
Mainly because, like, depending on which Sonic it is, either it's like Crush 40, rock, or it's like the complete stark opposite, where it's like, like that one, the most like kind of semi-recent one, Sonic Forces. The whole soundtrack was like that. It was like that singing kind of like jazzy stuff. Gosh. Picked the wrong car for this one.
Scotch Network did a great Scott cover. He's done a couple of different covers of Sonic stuff.
Oh, jeez. Come on, man. They suck.
Oh! Okay.
Doing really bad. If this was a real GP, I'd be done.
Yeah, they need to bring this back.
They really do. I can't believe that they haven't. It's so shocking.
Like, I mean, Nintendo has already been able to get people to buy. They've already been able to get people to buy. Apparently, some of these people. But like they've already gotten people to rebuy Mario Kart 8 again, without like a whole lot added to it. So like, why not? You know, you could probably, you know, finish this up with not ease, but like probably easier to do.
What did they add to the deluxe edition?
Well, I mean,
I don't even know. I don't want to judge without knowing. I don't know. All I know is that Mario Kart 8, I'm pretty sure, was the best-selling game on Wii U. And then I think it continues that trend on the Switch as well.
Yep.
From what I understand, that was a really good Mario Kart. I haven't messed around with it too much, though. I have it on Wii U. I don't have it on Switch. Alright, we're gonna add the AI. Now it gets real.
Ish gets real. I think I'm gonna stick with him.
Jack Lemmon. Superhero. Oh god, Michael Chain. They all have little backstories too. Like they all have backstories.
Yeah.
Like that is impressive. They got more backstory to these characters than they do in that fighting game we played.
Yes.
Jody Summer, I guess. You guys look Static X. Got like the big.
Boom.
Alright, this will be best 2 out of 3.
Alright.
Winner gets $1 million from the loser.
Can I put that on a payment plan?
Yes.
Over my whole life, because there's no way I'm making that.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, look at that. Beautiful.
Oh, missed it.
Yeah. Yeah, alright, I did that section good for once.
Ow.
Yeah, baby, that spin's coming in handy.
Oh, I messed that up.
You got the early lead. It's mine.
I missed that.
Alright. Lap 2, we got the boost active now. So now we shall see who is strongest. Oh, missed that boost. That's not good. Not me! Remember, oh no! I went right off! Oh, jeez. Ugh. I'll get you. You shan't escape me. Have you ever seen the F-Zero TV show?
I have not. I didn't even know that they had a TV show.
They do, and it has one of the most spectacular scenes in any anime ever. where Captain Falcon jumps out of his car, flying toward the villain guy, and he screams Falcon Punch. It's like an atom explosion that goes, it's an atom bomb that goes off.
Nice.
Awesome. It's pretty great. I haven't watched much of it beyond that moment that I'm aware of, but it does a pretty good job. It seemingly does a pretty good job of incorporating characters from the games in there. Don't know for sure. I'm gonna win. I'm gonna do it.
Dang it. Do you think you're gonna get this one? Sorry.
Yeah, baby. I came back strong there. Round 1 goes to me. Shout out to my boy Mad Mickelson for sponsoring this video. Not really.
Oh man.
Alright. Round 2. Let's see here. These are all pretty intense.
What are some games that you would like to kind of make a what old games would you like to see come back?
I mean, F-Zero would be at the top of my list. Beyond that, probably Excite Bike, to be honest. I can't think what else. It's been around in a while. Hasn't been a God of War in a long time.
Oh yeah.
We need 7 more of those.
Yeah.
I'm actually glad to see that the new one they made was like a true, like, here we go again, guys. Like, we're gonna get away from this vicious cycle of like, oh, another God of War. So good for them. I mean, yeah, I'd say F-Zero, Excite Bike, and Banjo, dude.
Yeah.
Banjo should come back.
Like, what's Rare even doing with that license at the moment?
Nothing. I don't even know what they are doing at the moment. They were just doing Kinect Sports for so long.
Then they did like the re-release of a bunch of their games on Xbox. With that Rare Collection thing.
The Rare Replay.
Yeah, and that was after they had released, after they had done the Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts game, which either people loved or hate, depending on who you talk to.
I feel like anyone that likes Banjo hates it. Anyone with like prior knowledge of the franchise would hate it.
I don't know. It was alright. I didn't feel like... It is what it is.
And then they had that really funny... I thought it was pretty funny because like the way that they advertised it, they said it was the same E3 event where they like first announced the Xbox One. So back in like 2013. They were like, guys, Rare has a huge announcement for you all today. And everyone's thinking like, oh, well, it's going to be Killer Instinct, right? Well, Killer Instinct, that new Killer Instinct was not made by them. It's like Double Helix something something.
It was pretty good.
It was really good, but then they announced the Kinect Sports for Xbox One. And that was the big announcement. So people thought that it was like Killer Instinct related, and like it technically was, but that wasn't their announcement.
Man,
which I thought was really funny.
That whole time was just such a cluster. This was not the greatest for them.
Kinect Sports Rivals. I had like a carabiner from that game that I used for years for my car keys. It was red and it said Kinect Sports Rivals on it, and I had it so long that the red wore away.
Nice.
And I currently have the one now. It's like a blue one. But man, I got like years out of that thing. I carried Kennex sport rifles in my heart for years. I would like, you know what else? Not that it's like old or anything, but I would like to see a new Dead Space.
Yeah.
I feel like 2 and 3 weren't that special. The first one was like really fun and awesome. I'd love to see like another attempt to do what the first game did.
Yeah.
They really embraced that horror element. It was pretty awesome. That and maybe the darkness. Remember that?
Oh man, the darkness was great. I legitimately enjoyed those games. I need to go back and play those. That was such a fun
do the voice. That guy was like the lead singer from a band, right?
I don't remember that part.
Yeah, he was the guy that voiced the guy that voiced the darkness was like a singer, which is why the voice is all like.
I would like another Fear game.
Fear. That's another one.
Fear, like I know that we'll never get another one just due to WB and everything, but like, 'cause I think they still own the license and whatnot, and like sure we can go back and play Fear and all 1, 2, and all the expansions because they're on like good old games and stuff like that and GOG, but like I'd like to think that like one day they'll just hit us upside the head and be like, hey, remember Fear and how awesome it was? Here you go. Because those games were rad.
Alright. Even though I already won 2, this is still the final.
The final one, yeah.
Whoever wins, I win. Big Blue, baby.
I would like also, speaking of games that I'd like to see come back, I'd love to see another skate game.
That's a good one to pick, actually.
Because we were very lucky that we got a remaster of Tony Hawk. But like, I would take a remaster of Skate 2 or even Skate 1. But like, all of the skate games I would just love to play again.
Skate 4, just bring it on.
Like,
they
have
added...
not shown anything of that game. I think they just announced it to be like, to show like shareholders like, hey, we're working on stuff. We're diversifying. And then like, I'm just waiting for news to come out that thing actually doesn't exist.
Skate 3 was added to the backward compatibility program. It's available on Xbox One now.
Skate is so much fun. Like, I love those games. I just wish Skate 2 was available because I think Skate 2 is way superior to Skate 3.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
But I'd love to see those all available.
Welcome to us playing F-Zero, where all we do is talk about other games.
Yes. Well, I mean, we talked about
about such classics as The Darkness.
Skate. Though I will say, I think Skate does have its kind of OG status. I think I personally like the Skate series more than Tony Hawk.
Oh, I 100% do. The only exception being Underground specifically.
Underground,
I really like the first one.
Underground was such a divisive thing at the time, which is funny now to think about. Just that people either loved it or hated it at the time.
How dare they? It was awesome. I loved it at the time.
Yeah, Underground was a good time.
It's that game is like the Karate Kid of the video game sports world. Well, because it sets a formula that like everyone else wants to follow.
Yeah.
Come from the bottom and work your way up. It's like every sports game does that for its story mode.
Oh, I'm so dead. I'm so dead.
Broken down.
Yeah, throwing myself here. Yep.
Falling apart mentally.
Yep. I've always been like that, though. Nothing new here.
Oh yeah, just crush that section. I can't believe at one point I was so good at this that I was beating it routinely on the hardest difficulty, master rank.
Yeah.
Which is like how you unlock the character movies and stuff. And then like I've never been able to climb back to that again. Like I feel like I'm doing good now in certain sections, but it's hard to tell because the AI I don't think that we're racing against is like anywhere that difficult. If they were, I feel like they would have probably beat me if they were on the hardest.
Yeah, I remember doing that like way back then in the day. But yeah, like this was fun to go back to.
Gotta watch one of the movies. I have a lot of them unlocked. Which it's so hard to unlock them too because you have to beat it on the master difficulty with all these. I didn't know it did that. Yeah.
I'm on this thing.
Hoo-yah!